The hell is it? All right, we're going.
Dun 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 dun.
I don't know the theme.
Dun, dun. Well, you don't know the theme?
Well,
Hold
we'll
on
do
1
it.
second.
Oh,
let's
great.
see here. Oh, I gotta pull it up.
Is that your phone number?
That is my no. Okay, let's see here. On my phone, in my ringtones, my current ringtone. Thinking copyright.
It's a tune I can get
It's so copyright.
Nintendo's gonna play
We're
it.
gonna get sued. Oh, do that again. There's a lens flare on that.
Really?
Look at that. You got the new Star Trek.
It's set to stun.
Okay, so we're going to see the Star Trek marathon,
Hey
which
guys,
is.
I'm ready to go watch some Star Trek.
You realize that's from Next Generation, right? Not the new Star Trek movies.
So,
Like this is from the new Star Trek movies.
This is that's the wrong one.
You look like you're like from 1988.
Can that thing even stun? Like what?
but they won't. You act like they won't accept fans. Old
Okay.
fans.
Hey,
I'm a true fan. I'm probably the biggest Star Trek fan.
No, me.
well,
not
as you
anymore.
can see, my phaser's up to date. How about you go get the new camera again? And we'll.
No, I'm not doing that. You're gonna leave me again. No. Cheese it. Go.
Welcome to Star Trek Blue Edition.
Yeah, this is. It's very Star Trek bluey. Okay, so hey, we're going to see Star Trek
Kind of humid.
Into Darkness. And I know that's the turn on the air. I think a little bit.
In biodomes.
It's going, okay?
It's the blue heat.
The blue
What is
heat.
that?
I'm blue.
That face? I wish it was not so bright back there.
My hair's crazy.
Crazy hair.
It's crazy.
My hair's getting long. A lot of people were commenting on that.
Let me just say that I just hit James because of
him.
what he put on my computer screen. That immature, that heinous,
karma.
disgusting picture.
What, of me?
No.
No, the one of. Have you not seen the A Surprise for Koots video? Glad you subscribed to the hub.
Is it the pee-pee one?
Yeah, it's the pee-pee
Okay.
one.
I know that one. I'm well.
Pee-pee. You're well versed in the creature
acquainted
hubbage.
with the pee-pee in the mouth.
Mother hubbage.
Mother pee-pee
This
is.
makes me upset as well.
Mother
does. I just
On a
couldn't.
motorcycle, he's got a girl
I
in the
couldn't
back.
stand having James come along with us to another movie night and ruining it just because he.
He wasn't even dressed up in the right Star Trek outfit.
It was all wrong. I mean, I don't even know Star Trek, and I knew it was wrong.
Yeah, I could have dressed up better than that.
Yeah.
Man, not
You'd
in
make
purple.
you'd make a good Chief O'Brien.
Would I?
He's Irish.
Think so? Oh, good. Does he drink a lot? Get drunk?
Not synthahol.
I can be the new Chief O'Brien.
Synthahol.
Yeah, that's
Chief
what-
O'Doherty.
Synthetic alcohol
Yep,
from the future.
That's what they drink in the future.
Whew, that's pretty interesting.
In the Next Generation times, in like Star Trek times, they had real alcohol. Romulan ale is illegal.
Romulan ale, eh?
Can I
Yeah.
get some of that?
What does that taste like?
They actually sell Romulan ale. You can buy Romulan ale.
It's not illegal here?
Nope.
Is it alcoholic?
Yeah.
Really?
Let's get some.
My friend's parents were like major Trekkies. They got married in Vegas at like the Star Trek experience, and they have a case of Romulan ale from their wedding that they still had.
Is it still for sale?
I'm sure you could buy it online.
Well fermented by now.
We might have to get some, Seamus.
A good vintage,
Let's order
2664. That's way too far into
Maybe
the
they're
future.
serving some here at the draft
Negative
house.
600 years.
Maybe yeah, a Star Trek themed draft house thing. Zoom in on Seamus. I wish it wasn't so dark. It looks like you're a creepy, you're like one of those people on those shows where they black out their faces, and it's like,
And then his sort of voice like,
I'm an informant, but he fucked me over, so, gonna throw it the bus.
Well, anyway, Star Trek. We're going to see Star Trek Into Darkness and Star Trek. It's like a double feature thing they're doing at the Draft House.
I'm gonna call it a marathon as long as I want.
This
because
is
a marathon.
It is a marathon. It's a mini marathon.
Mini
it's
marathon.
more like a dual. It's just a double feature.
In honor
is
of
what it is.
the-
That's what they call it.
drunk.
double feature. Yeah, that's it.
Drunk
Yeah.
Seamus. He's gonna be like, yeah, Star Trek.
Yeah, so the movie hasn't
Go
even started yet.
fuck.
Yeah.
But Star Trek double feature. This is our first movie night going to the Alamo Draft House.
Yep.
That
haven't
is
gone there yet.
relatively new. Seamus hasn't been.
An
Jordan.
Alamo Draft House virgin.
I gave Seamus a tip when we were at PAX. They were not opened at the Draft House, so they were doing preview training nights where they train all the ninjas.
Yeah.
There was like $2 movies and like half price food. I told Seamus to go. He didn't capitalize.
Yeah.
That's my bad. He did tell me to go.
What movies have you seen there, Coots? Because we saw Gatsby.
Great Gatsby.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
You haven't been to the Draft House before that?
No.
Oh, you were talking it up and everything.
I have heard about it. I knew a lot about it.
So James went to it before you did.
Yep.
Okay. James went and saw Pain and Gain. They do a cool thing where they show like commercials related to the movies before they start. So like for Gatsby, they had
a bunch of 1920s.
Yeah, a bunch of 1920s kind of like dance footage of them dancing and partying, and they had like F. Scott Fitzgerald documentary stuff playing before it, and a little bit about Gatsby and all that stuff.
For the the vibe of the movie.
For Pain and Gain, they had workout videos, so I could only guess what they're gonna have with Star Trek. That should be interesting.
Trekkie stuff.
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
That'd be interesting.
That was a good series.
Yeah.
Master Chief Theater 3000.
Master Chief.
Not a ripoff at all.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
Like the Gumball Machine.
That was a pretty popular series for a while, and then it just pooped out.
Yeah, kind of sucked. Put away.
But
I watch it on Netflix all the time.
So regarding our Star Trek fandoms, I'm actually wearing a Star Trek shirt. I didn't even show it. For me, it looks like Kurt Rats, but that's Star Trek backwards.
Kurt Rats.
Yeah, it's like I'm looking at it backwards on the
Kurt
screen
Rats.
there.
Welcome to Kurt Rats.
Kurt Rats. So I am a lifelong Star Trek fan. I grew up watching Star Trek, all the series. Seamus is making faces this time I'm watching it. Usually I miss it because he's usually doing it when I'm not paying attention. So, lifelong Star Trek fan, watched all the series except for Enterprise, and just because I couldn't get into that one. But a very good show. And movies, I love the movies. All the movies, I own them all. Seamus, what is your Star Trek experience?
I watched the movie with you that one time.
Yeah, he watched the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie with me.
That's about it.
Yeah, I made James watch it, and I promised him that it had plenty of Simon Pegg. And in my mind, I thought I was telling the truth, but he was very disappointed by the lack of Simon Pegg in that movie. And that's...
you can pick up the game. Isn't Simon Pegg in the game?
Simon Pegg is in the game.
You get your daily dose of Simon Pegg in the 10 out of 10 Star Trek game.
Yeah. So I watched it with them too. I really like the JJ Star Trek movie, and that's coming from a uber Star Trek fan. So there's some Star Trek fans that are really kind of like, it's sacrilegious, but that's not the majority. There's plenty of lifelong Star Trek fans that love the JJ movies.
My favorite character is Sulu.
Sulu?
He's my favorite. I don't like anyone else. Spock, his hair is kind of cool.
Yeah.
He's Siler.
He is Siler from Heroes.
Yep.
All right,
that's
Jordan?
where I saw him first. Zachary Quinto or whatever?
Yeah, it is.
So, I've watched probably about one episode of Star Trek ever, and then I really liked the movie.
Yeah.
So, the J.J. Abrams movie. So, yeah, I just really liked it. And
I just like how they made fun of Shatner.
Made fun of Shatner in the movie?
No, just like, from the old Star Trek series.
Yeah.
They made fun of the way he talked.
That's
the only thing I know about William
something
Shatner.
on the wing. Thing.
There's something on the wing. Something.
We're going pew pew. We're going into night vision. It's getting dark.
Slap chop.
But yeah, so that's all my experience. I'm excited to see this one.
I'm very excited
because it looks pretty cool, and I consider myself
so much brighter.
Teacher.
Lens flary.
Oh, plenty of lens flares.
Lens flare, the documentary movie.
I just know for a fact that J.J. Abrams likes to have people hold flashlights on set to make sure there's plenty of lens flares and different lights near the camera, so lens flares cast all over the place.
Yeah, that's great.
He also sat there, and Dan was talking to me about this, shaking the camera during a talking sequence.
Oh yeah, he likes to do that.
He just sits there and like, okay, let's just shake this. Okay, that's
He'll
dynamic.
gently just do that.
Just to make it gritty.
We're almost here. We pretty much talked the entire way here.
That wasn't that very far away.
No.
Are we on Poopy Santa Fe now?
Yes, we are.
I hate Santa Fe. Expect delays, yeah.
Look at that train over there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Train.
That's an understatement.
Train.
There are delays.
Train.
Expect delays.
Train.
There's always delays.
So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope James is suffering right now, and that he will never get to come to a movie night again, because what he pulled on me was disgusting, and it was immature. It made me angry, upset. Stop doing that, Dan. I'm having a moment here.
He's crying. Hey, look, a Mini Cooper.
All right. Well, we're gonna go see the movie now, and film outside the theater a little bit.
Yeah.
Hi. Stop waving, Seamus. That's my job.
Wow. Just let me out here. I'll walk back home.
Alamo Draft House Cinema.
That building must have cost millions.
Alamo with ice cream.
Alamo Draft House, please sponsor us.
Yeah, let us film inside. That's what we want to do.
Yeah, I just have.
Hey, I didn't get up. Roll up I was middle of rolling up my window when
Gotta
you
be
did that.
kidding me! Don't make me punch you too.
Make him stay in the car.
Don't make me punch you too. Why is your car singing? It's raining, it's pouring, we're at the Alamo
Okay,
Draft
so
House.
as you can see here, we're at the Aspen Grove Shopping Center in good old-fashioned Littleton, Colorado. Chico's.
It looks like a clothing establishment.
It looks like it is a nice, trendy.
Now, CJ Banks, do you
what
think
would that
that's
be
a offshoot of Chico's? It's like Chico John's Banks?
No, I don't think so. It's
I
not
agree.
the same font. What do you think you're talking about, Dan?
Hey, we're going to see Star Trek.
We're going to see Star. Hey, zoom in on the title, even though it's obscured by a tree.
What title? I've already done that like a million times over while you guys were talking about beer.
We're trying to drive it into these people's skulls so they let us film inside that
Joe,
establishment.
our aspiration right now is to be able to film inside that Alamo.
Yep, and invite fans so that we can, interview them in between movies.
We can have a fan movie thing.
And
Yep.
even do like maybe, well, I mean, we could probably set up with them anyway, even without a connection. They
Screenings.
do screenings.
We need a connection
somehow.
with the CEO.
Do an entire, we'll do like an entire season of Creature shorts, and then we'll premiere a new short at the end of it.
There you go.
That'd be a cool, fun
Marathon.
thing to do.
Creature marathon.
So we're gonna go in and see Star Trek. I guess I have to shout. We're going to see Star Trek.
No, you don't have
You
to.
don't
This
have
is an
to.
AMC. We're changing the way things are done here.
Are you kidding me? We're completely changing up the
We'll
format.
shout on the way out when I'm drunk.
With Star Trek and oh yeah, drunk
We
Seamus
can- we can-
reviews
we can-
after the movie.
We can hum the theme, okay?
I don't remember the
With your
theme.
phone.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, we don't need the phone. Okay, ready?
I'll
Go
just-
with me, Seamus.
Okay.
I-
Are we gonna do the? Let's just go to the. Seamus's butt hurts. He just said it. Can't really see Jordan that well. Night shot does not help a whole lot.
pants off.
Oh, your eyes are white. Need to get these pants off.
Yeah, these pants off. I'll take these pants off right here.
I'm sure a lot of people in the comments are like, "I'll help you."
I have shorts on underneath, so
Okay.
it's just take them off and.
Well, let's get to our review in the car. All right, so we are on our way home after watching Star Trek and then Star Trek Into Darkness. And
Apple store.
there's an Apple store. Wait, like I was thinking like an actual apples, like apples you
No.
eat apples.
I think I only own one Apple product, and that's an iPad. iPod. I don't have an iPad.
I think
iPod.
I'm trying to think if I've ever owned an Apple product ever, and I
I had a Zoom
can't
for a while.
Didn't you have a
think-
Macintosh at any point?
I didn't.
Hey, look,
I
that
don't
says
think so.
stop.
And it has flashing
flickering.
Oh, what
red
the-
lights.
Stop.
Whoa!
You did not stop, sir. Look
I
at
did
that.
too,
Stop.
stop.
Stop. Stop. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Man, they're really trying to drill it home that you should stop.
Ew. I turned the camera, you were facing right for it. That was creepy. I mean, Star Trek. Should we do our reviews of Star Trek, the first one?
Why? We've
I don't
seen
know.
it.
We usually do that
kinda
with
talked about it
marathons.
before.
We did, okay. Star Trek was good. It was solid. Star Trek Into Darkness. I should probably be last. And no spoilers. No spoilers, everybody. Seamus, especially you. That piano
Yeah,
one is
piano
still
comment.
looming over you. From Total Recall.
I rue the day that I.
We have yet to make that shirt where Colin Farrell is running with a piano strapped to his back.
Write that down. Write that down.
We talked about that in the video.
Forgot about
mental
that.
note.
That'll be one of the videos I linked out
I'll
to
write
at the
it
end.
on the whiteboard as soon as we get.
If you haven't seen the Total Recall movie trip,
Are we going?
at the annotations at the end of the video,
Are we going to the?
you
Creature
can
House?
watch it.
So anyway, Star Trek Into Darkness. I thought it was It was good. It was funny.
There was a lot of
more
humor.
Simon Pegg.
A lot more Simon
which is a
Pegg.
good
James
thing.
would be happy.
James would be happy.
Would be.
Would be if he were here to see it, but he's not because I punched him. Anyway, I thought overall I thought it was a good movie. I felt that it didn't have as much of a climactic sequence as there could have been.
Yeah.
Or either that or it was just so drawn out that I kind of lost
Interest.
any interest in it for it to be like that just kind of makes the end of the movie feel kind of like it's not terrible, but it's still there.
I'm gonna jump in really quick. It wrapped up very quickly. The wrap up for the movie just went like that, and like the last, it seemed like it was at the climax, and then 5 minutes later the movie was over. Was kind of my feeling.
Okay,
on
are
that.
you done? This is my review.
You gonna punch me now?
Huh?
You gonna punch me now? Maybe we'll forget the movie.
Let's see. I'm trying to think what else. That's probably the main thing. I mean, I thought it was good. I was just trying to, just that whole ending. I thought there's. I'm trying not to spoil anything, but
Yeah.
in one part there was just like this thing where they could have done something but they didn't, and there's there's a few like weird little things. But yeah, the main thing was the whole climax of the movie. Just kind of, it was either too drawn out or it was just kind of weird the way that it set it up. That gave me a semi-unsatisfying ending.
Yeah.
But overall, the movie was good.
Okay. Seamus, I just realized there's a far more comfortable way I can film you guys. Continue.
Wow. Oh, okay. So you're filming me?
Yep.
It's hard to see because I can't see like the thing.
I know. For once, I can actually see it though, so it's
Yeah.
nice.
Well, yeah, the ending, it did happen a little quick, but
Bourne style?
no.
Did that pop up
Not-
when you
See,
least expected it?
with the ending of this, it was at least like closure. Like, okay, this happened, that happened.
Yeah.
It's all wrapped up. Everyone's blah blah blah. With Bourne, it was like, okay, they're on a ship and they're sailing somewhere. It's over.
Yeah, it's like, where are they going next?
It seemed like there was like 30 minutes left in that movie. That movie sucked, but I really liked the movie. I think I liked it more than Jordan so far. I haven't heard your review because I don't watch movies a whole lot. Like, they went and saw Django Unchained, and they went and saw The Great Gatsby and all that. Like, I'm not a big movie person, so the last movie I think I went and saw with everyone was Die Hard, which was utter shit.
Oh,
that was
A good day to die hard.
a good day to not watch that movie.
As every day.
That movie was probably on par with the new Bourne movie. Both
Yeah.
movies sucked, but this movie, I really liked it. It was really good. I'm not like a huge Star Trek fan either. Like, when we watched it the first time, we were just watching in the basement, and Dan's like, "Oh, we're gonna watch Star Trek." I was like, "Oh, Star Trek." I don't know, but then I watched it, and it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I like this movie better.
You like it better than
I like
the first?
Fallout better. Yeah, it's. I don't know. There was a
I
scene
do
towards
too.
the end where like a bunch of shit's going down, and I was just like, wow, there's a lot of shit going down. There was a lot of shit happening at the end, and it was like, holy fuck, they're gonna wrap this up pretty quick, and they did.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seemed like they were trying to go for like a more comedic approach, at least towards the beginning. There was like a lot of jokes and stuff, which I didn't mind too much, but it was like I didn't expect it to be that jokey.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I don't really have many qualms, issues with this movie.
Gotcha.
One of the better movies I've seen.
Dawson's good. All right, he has leaned back into end of review. All right.
Think about it.
What did I think about it? That's a good question, Seamus. I really, really liked it. I liked it a lot. Like Seamus was saying, there's a lot more comedy to it. They let Simon Pegg have a lot more. Simon Pegg only had like 3 or 4 lines, like kind of punchlines in the first movie. He kind of got to stretch a little bit comedically and do a lot more stuff. And it just seems everybody's really comfortable with the characters now. I mean, they seemed comfortable in the first one, but they fit the roles so
They
well.
fleshed him out a little bit more.
Yeah,
especially Spock.
Yeah, I mean, both movies kind of focused on Spock a good bit. It's funny, you think like Kirk is going to be kind of the main character, you do it, and he is, but it's really like a Spock and Kirk movie, like for both movies. Although the first movie was more of a Spock movie, this one was kind of definitely a movie for both of them. It went a lot of good places. It went to expected places. A lot of people were kind of predicting stuff that was going to happen in the movie, and it kind of
I
came
know I did.
true. Yeah.
I knew about it because I've like heard, you know, the yell and whatever, but like I didn't really know much about it, so it was, you know, a surprise to me.
Yeah. So it tread new ground, but at the same time old ground with Star Trek.
You probably wanted to stay safe a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm not quite sure how I feel about that, but at the same time I was kind of geeking out. But it seemed like that's what the writers were doing a little bit, was it was their chance to kind of put their stamp on certain things that have been done before, and but it was still good, and I was still like, you know, I got goosebumps at points, so it was pretty cool. But yeah, I really, really liked it. It was good. Like I said before, it kind of wrapped up pretty quick, but I don't know. Yeah, I liked it. I definitely recommend going see it. I'm going to go see it again tomorrow because I already got my tickets to go see it tomorrow. Would you go see it again, Seamus?
I would definitely see that.
I want to go back and see it just so I can find Nolan North.
Okay, yeah, Nolan North. Nolan North was in the credits, and we completely missed
forgot
him.
about it because James had mentioned it. I know someone had, I'm pretty sure it was James, had mentioned that Nolan North is actually in the movie.
And he is.
And once I thought about it, and I saw him in the credits, and I thought about it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that was him.
Yeah, I think he had looked up his IMDb page. That's what it was, and he saw it on
And I
there.
saw it on the but yeah, I was like, oh, it's Nolan North, I forgot about that. So I want to see it again, especially so I can find Nolan North.
Yeah.
And let the record show that there is the wonkiest, like, Irish.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, the Draft House thing.
Stereotypical.
There's like a
Let's all go
stereotypical
to the
Irishman. like,
Yeah, they show commercials in front of the movies at the Draft House, and they had like this retro, like, oh, I had to go to the end of the rainbow sort of thing, and it has like candy and sodas in it and stuff.
Yummies in it.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, that's not special. That's at the concession stand sort of thing. But I was like, we're talking about that on Creature Talk, so I wrote on one of the order slips on the table, racist leprechaun. to make sure to
bring that with you,
yeah, it's in
or
my
is that
back
still
pocket.
there?
It's in my back pocket.
They're like thinking, is that some kind of drink I should make this guy, the racist leprechaun?
I did put it on the order sheet, but we'll.
And I was like, really? What?
Yeah, it was hilarious.
That was pretty funny.
I don't know. What was the point of having that in front of the movie? Like, usually they do related things to the.
They had like Shatner singing Rocket Man, well, singing Rocket Man, and a bunch of old retro Star Trek cartoon stuff and the animated series.
And terrible, like,
oh yeah, fan-made
stuff that is just
stuff like
garbage. It was hilarious.
VHS tape board game.
Oh yeah, the interactive VHS game of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
That's why I love the Draft House.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's pretty amazing.
It was pretty
Good thing James wasn't able to see any of that.
Oh shit.
Laughing. Oh, Jordan's gonna kill us. Okay, bye.
G-Force.